Alright, testing. 1, 2, 3. We should be live right now. Hey, Dragon King, good to see you in chat. Welcome. Yep, still figuring out where to promote myself, so I added a leech node to the list. Yeah, good seeing you, man. Right, this is a good point to start the stream. Hello, everybody. I'm T-Man, and welcome to the stream. Today, we will be playing Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. For context, I've pretty much completed Monster Hunter Rise and the Sunbreak DLC. Yeah, there are castles. Well, it's probably more appropriate to say it's a ruined and repurposed fort. It's not very big, really. Yeah, that's right. It is Monster Hunter Rise. So, I get it. The DLC, I believe, it came out in, 2022? Quite a few years ago, right? Like, almost half a decade at this point. Last year, I was gifted Monster Hunter Wilds, the newest, I guess second newest Monster Hunter title. Well, it's the newest mainline title. But I was not able to play Monster Hunter Wilds. Yep, I'm just providing the context. Because I run everything off of a laptop on a desktop setup. However, I made the evaluation that my device could not run Wilds based on the demo benchmark that Capcom had provided on Steam. I was not able to make it past the compilation phase twice in separate downloads. So just off of whim, last night, I downloaded the full game and tried to run it. And then the game ran I mean, it might melt, maybe, some point in the future, but it compiled, and the game's able to start up. I got past character creation, I slayed one tutorial monster. Although it was like 15 FPS, it was super low resolution. Probably not the kind of thing that I would find suitable for streaming. But then one thing that really stuck out to me was that Capcom decided to change the controls of things again. You know, you add new mechanics to the game, yeah, okay. I need to probably adjust the controls. Yeah. And so I figured if I was going to force myself to learn new controls for Monster Hunter, I figured I would finish achievement hunting with a control scheme that I'm familiar with, and Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Because I was achievement hunting. So, why don't we just open up the game and I can show you what I'm talking about here. See my account here, I have, that can't be right. Did I really put 363 hours into this game? That sounds silly. Originally I was a longsword main, but for the sake of efficiency, I pivoted to LBG, light bowgun. I'm sure Hot Dog's plenty enthusiastic about what we have going on here. Let me see. Wait, how do I view my own guild card again? Status. Hold on, I'm floundering around, chat. I'm forgetting how to do certain things. Okay, this is my own guild card. So got quite a bit going on here. It's not the most appealing, sort of investment into my weapons that I have here. A lot of people consider LBG to be head empty, but I really was, you know, a longsword main up until achievement hunting started. And then I ended up doing more missions with LBG. But here we are. We're on the achievements page. And really, there's only a few things that are left over. I have like, I believe 3 achievements. I have a checklist up on my corkboard, so I'm showing them here. First, I need to secure 1,000 gold spirit bugs. And to do that, there is a specific route on a specific map. All I have to do is several, maybe hours of doing a circuit on that map. But that's not what we're doing today. The second achievement, that's just a general completion. Slay 1,000 master rank monsters. How many monsters am I at right now? I do not know. The next achievement after that is to secure all lottery prizes. You get lottery prizes if a lottery happens to, I guess, spawn in the market after a mission. And then you get the collectible prize for that. So I think I need 1 more of those. I also need to spend a total of 3,000 anomaly coins. You get anomaly coins from doing afflicted monster missions. So I am combining the objective of doing 1,000 large monsters and obtaining 3,000 anomaly coins. So I've spent 2,000 coins so far. I need another 1,000. What else is on the list here? Gold spirit bugs, large monsters, the lottery tickets. And then I think this is the general completion reward. And then we would be done. We would be done the game. But it's not particularly interesting. I know it would be a lot more interesting to do wilds like story content, you know, first time try out a new weapon, something like that, but unfortunately, the game just doesn't really run very well for a streaming setup. And so I decided if I could stream any Monster Hunter game, you know, right now, and, you know, stick with the old control scheme, get that out of the way, I'll be doing some grinding on Sunbreak, which is me doing the same mission over and over again. Yeah, alright. I guess let's get started, right? Also, we do have song requests up if you want to do exclamation SR, put in a YouTube or SoundCloud link if you're interested in that. And then if I get super frustrated with this game, we might just pivot to Warframe after. Yeah. Alright. So what we have here... Gotta do another 10 requests, and then we can get 500 coins. So right now I'm grinding this investigation here. It's an anomaly investigation featuring Kushala Daura. So gathering, you know, just in the interest of maybe getting some stuff done on the side while I'm doing this grind, you get more, I guess, anomaly investigation research points based on how many monsters are in an investigation, the class of the monster. So in this case, it's an A8. And then you also get multipliers based on stuff like time, participants, and other restrictions. So in this one, I had a pretty nice map that it appears on, Forlorn Arena. There are 2 monsters, and it has the multiplier from the participant restriction, which is set to 2. So because we are achievement hunting, we're doing this solo, we can bring as many followers as we want, so we're going to bring 2 NPCs for the sole purpose of buffing us. Here's hoping I don't make a fool of myself here. Skip the cutscene. Now, the nice thing about Forlorn Arena is that not only is it a big, flat area, it's a confined space, but it also comes with these helpers, which are useful in the mission. Now, I've never ran the game while having OBS up before, so here's hoping I don't have any performance issues. So, this investigation starts off with Espinus spawned into the game. And then, after a few minutes on a set timer, Kushala Daura will appear. So we want to kill this guy as fast as possible. We don't care about the drops or anything. He has a few weak points. He has his head, he has his wings, I think his legs. But this guy also shoots out a combination of fire and, like, poison. He also likes charging into things. Now, I think I've had like an average of 10 minutes for this quest. I can't quite remember. Shit. Hey, Spectre! Fuck. I'm really clowning. Let's pretend that didn't happen. As I reacquaint myself with the controls. Yeah, the fire is fun. Now, of course, it is a little bit harder to play with the sunglasses. I'm finding it difficult because I don't play Rise as often as I used to. Like, I'm playing a lot of Warframe these days. You know, there's different controls associated with it. Wow, I'm going to fail this quest. Even though I've done it dozens of times at this point. Fucking hell. Okay, we're going to restart the mission. Yeah, brilliant. Great way to start the stream by embarrassing myself here. Blame my teammates? My teammates are NPCs! I can't blame my teammates. Besides, they actually did manage to heal me quite a few times, because I explicitly bring the NPCs for buffs and healing. Alright. The clankers. Alright, we didn't roll very well with the meal skills there. One Dango booster. On that note, shoutouts to Dango Pango, the guy who bought me Monster Hunter Wilds almost a year ago, off a whim. Interesting story, he just asked one day, does anybody want anything? I don't know, maybe he got a big paycheck or something, but I just, you know, off whim said, oh yeah, you can buy me Monster Hunter Wilds, that'd be great. And I think only one other person made a request of him. And then he fulfilled both requests. Crazy stuff. Alright, let's lock in. Shooting, I'm shooting. He's distracted. Okay, he's entered his, like, enraged mode. That makes his head more vulnerable. And then he's gonna charge me multiple times here. Alright. Remembering the tells. Single fire breath. Sometimes he does 3 of them. Is that Diablo? No. This monster's name is Espinus. Or as I like to say, S-Penis. Yeah, he shoots out a combination of fire and poison breath attacks, and he likes charging into things. He is capable of flying. There's also a hardier version of him called Flaming Espinus. Another notable trait of this monster is that it's a very deep sleeper. So when it is asleep, you can actually hit it quite a few times before it even bothers waking up. But unfortunately, it's not asleep now. Alright, I'm remembering its attack patterns a lot better this time around. Looking at the timer, we're about 3 minutes in. The timer is... shit. I'll recharge that. I have a skill that lets me not flinch. Occasionally. It does recharge. And that recharge is based on how many attacks I land. Fuck. Alright. NPC healing me, good stuff. Forgot to refill my ammo. What do you cook them but put them in a tortilla? The espinas? I mean, you can technically cook monster parts, yes. I think it just makes like generic meat, though. Hey PJ, welcome to the stream. Here's hoping. Yeah, you know what? He's probably based off of like a Diablo. Taco Sim? I don't know anything about a Taco Sim. I am trying to read chat while doing this. Reenactment of the fight in the bowl. I'm not really sure what that's a reference to. Craft new ammo with the hotkeys. And yeah, we are trying to kill this guy as fast as possible before Kushala Daura spawns. I think that's around like the 8-minute mark. We are currently at the 4-minute mark. Again, there's a timer at the top left. It's in the form of like a radial clock. Alright, we broke its back. You can see that it has faded scales. Oh, I think we broke its base, too. Oh. It landed some breath on me. As you can see, its breath has multiple effects, including paralysis. Yeah, but we won't be cooking this guy. Most likely he's going to be cooking us, and then another monster is going to come into the arena before we can even harvest his meat. Oh, Kushala Daura has spawned into the map at the 5-minute mark. Alright. We're going to focus our fire on Espinus. Reason being also is that he has a conventional HP bar. Kushala Daura is an afflicted monster, and so he will have a different HP system to work with. A much more difficult HP system. However, in my personal opinion, Kushala Daura is easier to kill. Or at least it's easier to dodge. So I have to focus on dodging Kushala Daura while killing Espinus. As you can see in the top right, there is a blue icon underneath the Espinus icon, indicating that he is about 10% until dead, I think. Under ideal circumstances, we could probably just capture him, and then we would be able to continue on with the mission. However, that requires some more supplies, and frankly, some people consider killing him to be faster. Gonna top off my health here. You know what? Double charge. Alright, Espinus has been slain, and we can focus on Kushla Dara. Melee gun in his face. We do have a melee attack, it just doesn't do a lot. Like that. It's just me bashing my gun into him. Fire the thing! Cat, fire the... Alright, there we go. Our cat procced his weapon, which is normally a random effect. He managed to get the good item, and that is, it does 300 flat damage, and it knocks over the enemy. Now, Kushla Dara is going to take the majority of the fight. This might take somewhere around 10 minutes. But his attacks are much easier to manage in comparison to Espinus, despite him being a higher classification monster and being the primary target. Now again, I did used to play longsword. You know, it's like a big ass samurai sword. But well, as the saying usually goes in Monster Hunter, the game's easier with a gun. We were able to negate his big attack. One of our NPCs used a flash bomb on him. I do also have flash bombs on myself, but at the moment I was opting to wire bug out of this situation. Okay. He does 1 to 2 of those dragon element attacks. Oh, gotta recharge my... right. Easier if you ain't rocking a build. Yeah, this is a generic piercing build. Unfortunately. Now, every other guide on the internet would tell you that leveling anomaly investigations is faster if you're packing like a water piercing LBG build and doing sieving Betelgeuse. But we don't feel like doing that. Mostly because I keep forgetting how to play the game. Because the grind is not particularly appealing. There are also multiple arena elements that I am ignoring now, and I am missing a lot of my shots. I have already finished achievement hunting in World. Yes, I see in the chat there's some people talking about Monster Hunter Wilds, Monster Hunter World. Yeah. I've already completed and achievement hunted Monster Hunter World. I've beaten Fatalis, I've soloed Fatalis, I've done all the achievements, I've done the crown hunting, you know, I've done the guiding lands, and I already uninstalled the game, because I'm working off a laptop. I don't have that much storage. Like, I'm really pushing the limits of my storage after downloading Wilds. I am a bit conflicted about how to do Wilds still. Like, I do want to make content with it. However, it runs like shit. Yeah. Alright, I managed to iframe. But yeah, I had a very fun time playing Monster Hunter World. I have a lot of fond memories of it. Now it's funny because Kushala Daora and Risen Kushala Daora have different weak points. I think this one, its weak points are its head and its back, but the original one is like its forelegs. Turn off anti-cheat. I did not know I had that option. I'll see what I can do about that. As far as stress testing goes, I was hitting like 80% memory doing Chetakabra. And so I know I'm at risk of like melting my laptop in the process. And so I'm not really sure I can even run OBS and stream the game while, you know, at the same time. Alright, we're approaching the 15-minute mark. He is probably gonna die soon. Oh boy. Got a flashbang on that. Flash bombs are great for momentarily stunning the monster. I think you can do that about half a dozen times until a monster gets used to them. And then it also, like, breaks their animation as well. So I think he was about to do a charge attack earlier. I was able to cancel that. I think earlier in this fight he was also doing a massive like charged attack. And then one of my NPCs flashed him. Okay, so based on previous timings, this is going to be the last time he transforms into his Riven form. Oh, Dragon King, I didn't know you had more than one kid. Alright, yeah, put the kiddos to bed. And yeah, thanks for the alert, much appreciated. Shit, am I out of ammo? Alright, pussy move, 1 second. The issue with this fight is that it requires more ammunition than I have prepared. So we're gonna restock on ammo. And yeah, we're at the 15-minute mark. But we got this. This guy's almost dead. Wait, I don't have the flash bomb ready. I don't think he got flash. He does 2 of those. Alright, that was the last time he's able to transform, I believe. And then he should be dead in the next 2 minutes or so. Almost there. He's already blue. Alright. That took us 19 minutes. Looks like 19 minutes. Jeez. It's funny because on one hand, if I played more of the game, I would remain used to the controls and I would probably have an easier time doing this fight. I could probably get sub 15 at some point. On the other hand, the experience is long and frustrating enough such that I feel like putting down the game immediately. Fuck. One second. I was just checking something. Alright. We got a few rewards out of that. 19 minutes. Alright. Yeah, depending on how frustrated I get with the game, yeah, we might just pivot to Warframe. Alright, notifications. There is no lottery. And you know what we're gonna do, chat? We're gonna do the same fight again. Looks like in the process we got... Ooh. It's a Risen Chameleos at the Shrine Ruins. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 restrictions, so that's going to add to the multiplier, and it's an A8. However, if memory serves correctly, I am not particularly good at slaying Risen Chameleos. I am much better at killing a Risen Kushaladara. Ideally, I would like to roll, I don't know, a Seething Basilgeuse by itself, or maybe paired with a monster that isn't Velkhana, because I almost failed this quest the first time I tried it out and figured I wouldn't be doing it. So at this point, the grind is at Kushaladara. Risen a lizard? Well, we wouldn't be, okay, I said Risen, R-I-S-E-N, not Risen, with a Z, like a double zeta. Is it a lusty Argonian maid? No, it's not. Alright. Let's try that again. Alright, the meal rolled better skills this time. If we do decide to pivot to Warframe, aside from like dailies, I am looking to get a higher percentage Kuva Grattlers. There's always that on the menu. I think I've heard the Lusty Argonian Maid read out loud like once. That's about it. Let's fuck around. Yeah, let's fuck around. Hold on. Smack him into a wall. That's different from the last fight, huh? Second charge. Is there a third? Nope. Okay. Fire Breath, of which lingers on the ground for a short time. Ooh, staggered. Thank you, dog. No third charge. Nice. Kyutsukete kudasai. The third charge. Alright. Reese's Puffs. Oh. Charge got cancelled. He'll be blind for a few seconds. Just as blind as I am. Oh. Like how I was too blind to remember to restock my ammo. Kushladara will appear at the 5-minute mark, and we're currently at like 3 minutes. Third charge. And he is powered up, which means his head is softer. And just craft more ammo while I'm dodging. First, second, third. Alright. Broken back. Broke back. Mountain. Oh, shit. Heal. Thank you, NPCs. Thank you again, NPCs. I'm a lot less down on health at this very moment, though. You're not going to be seducing this lizard, that's for sure. And with breath that smells this bad, wouldn't be interested. 5-minute mark, alright. That's what I thought. Kushladara is on the field. He's not blue yet. Triggered Intrepid Heart. I think I got hit by Kushladara's wind attack just now. Shit, I'm stunned. Fuck. Is he blue? No. Shit. Ah, damn it. Well, let's do the ammo restock right now. Alright, well, Espinas is blue. He'll be dead in the next minute or so. Three-part charge. Oh, fucking hell. you, Tushladara, for hitting... Ah, fucking hell, I'm stunned. Alright, Espinus is off the field. Now, this is the real fight. With the real meat and potatoes. Yeah, so his back is his weak spot. I don't know how you reach his back with a melee weapon. Double dipping dragon attack. Thank you for doing the flash bomb when I forgot to set it. Forgot to refill. You see, comparatively, you know, he does all of these long-range attacks, but he telegraphs them. They're easier to dodge. Wow, a lot happened just now. Man. I still haven't risen form yet. Let's see if we can get him in the next 5 minutes. Come on. Take more back shots. When he risen on my Koshala until I Daora. Alright, we got the first knockdown. And he got me while I was reloading. Kind of overkill on the healing there, but take it. Okay, we got our flash bombs ready in case he does a big ol' attack. Jojo, Golden Wind. Kushaladara is a JoJo's Part 5 reference? What? Take more back shots, take more back shots, take more back shots, take more back shots. On the note of the rather uninspired gameplay, I am looking to play a melee weapon when I do wilds. And so far for the tutorial sections I have been using Gunlance. When I was playing Monster Hunter World, I used LBG and then I used Insect Wave. I had a lot of fun with Insect Wave in Monster Hunter. In Monster Hunter World. I'd like to go back to Insect Wave, but I guess maybe there are other melee options in Wilds. Alright, we're at the 15-minute mark. He will at least be dead in the next 5 minutes. You know what? I haven't been keeping up with JoJo Part 9. I just read a little bit of it, and then, I don't know, I just didn't continue. Right around the part where they introduce Rohan, or I guess reintroduce Rohan. I should get on that. Staggered. Unleash the Kitinator, please. We're gonna bait him over here. Hey, we broke his wings this time! Flat damage 300 knockdown. Oh, really? I mean, Part 7 is actually really good, though. You should read Part 7. And it is coming out on Netflix eventually. Part 8's okay. Like, all across the board, everyone considers Part 7 to be, you know, the best written JoJo. Although, you know, historically Part 5 is the most popular. Alright, looks like we're not going to be going any shorter than 19 minutes here. Probably getting closer to 20 because I had to die earlier. Blue. Beat his ass while he's on the ground. You don't like part 7? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Somebody doesn't like cowboys. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yeehaw! Gunslinging cowboys! In my Monster Hunter! No second stomp? Alright. That might have been shorter. It does look like it's 19 minutes on the timer. Alright, let's carve him. It's not the exact same plot again, no. There are, very noticeable differences. There's just some similar names, that's about it. Chat, I don't think I have it in me to do another 20-minute. Alright, restock before the timer. He's not really evil, no. He's an antagonist. I wouldn't say evil, though. Certainly, completely different motivations. Alright, take our rewards. That was actually worse than last time. 19 minutes and 53 seconds. Chat, I don't think I want to do another one of those. It's a 20-minute endeavor. I get 2 monsters out of it. I need to do 8 more of these. Oh, man. It is why I can't grind this game anymore. But I am making it a little harder for myself, admittedly. I'm going to show you what I mean by that in a second. So we're doing these investigations specifically for the anomaly coins, but I decided it would be a good idea to also push up my anomaly rank, which is the issue. It's what makes this harder. Hold on. There's a sale. Alright, lottery, let's go. The lottery prize is not a collectible. Alright. Alright, that's unfortunate. So, to reach our objectives, the investigation actually has to be level 181 or higher. The investigations that we have been doing are level 227. So that's 40 levels above what we actually need to cash in on the coins. Now, hypothetically, for the sake of the anomaly coins, I could just play a mission, or bring down a mission to 181. Sorry, an investigation to 181. Get my coins, and then I could grind non-afflicted monsters for the 1,000 large monsters. That is what a sane person specifically focused on achievements would do. But I also know there's something waiting for me at level 241. And that is specific drops that gets me nicer decorations. Specifically for attack plus 4. What do I even have here that I would be willing to do at? Probably a gold Raytheon, yeah. We would take something like a gold Raytheon, and then we would adjust its level to level 181. And then we would just grind it out. Because it's a single target, it's a squishier target. It reaches the level 181 condition. You know, hypothetically. Of which I am demonstrating here. And it's not a risen monster, it's an afflicted monster. With different hitboxes, different weaknesses. It's weak in the head, it's weak in... Yeah, it's weak in the head, but it has pretty good hitboxes on the wings. Big old fire-breathing wyvern. And it's gold. Hey, Wine! What's up? Well, right now I am just adding a little variety to my monster hunting by taking on a lower level sort of gold afflicted Raytheon. It was that or do a different mission 8 other times. Because I am achievement hunting in this game. Alright, we got him knocked down. That's good stuff. Oh shit, forgot to reload. Leave it to me to miss a stationary target. think the idea is that I'm supposed to use the piercing bullets to go through his head and then his wings, because I keep hearing about how the wings are a great, like, hitbox or whatever. I forgot what the terminology was. Hit zones, that's right. It's called a hit zone. Like, right now his head and his left wing are glowing, so I should be able to hit both of them with the piercing bullets, if positioned correctly. The way not to get bored in Monster Hunter is to not fight the same thing over and over again. Bring back the joy of the game. Fighting the unknown. Ooh, got a new investigation. This really should be an easier fight. It is 40 levels lower than the other one. Although 40 levels down on a scale up to 300 is probably not considered a lot. The hell? How do you fall over? Alright, nice. Hey, what kind of pizza you got there? I'm not very big on pizza. Like, the most variety that I'll have in a pizza is like Meat Lovers. For a long time I was just a cheese guy, and then I slowly got on to pepperoni. I still don't take vegetables on a pizza, unless it's like a margarita pizza in which they just have that weird leaf shit on it. Italian sausage. Okay, that's meat. Can we get a sub 10 minute? Sub 10 minutes on this guy. Come on, come on. Got him. Not able to do his big shiny attack. Well, I think he's still launched Fireball. It's hard to see. Raytheon is a female species. The male being a Rathalos. Alright, she's blue. Sub 10 minutes, come on. Alright, she hit me with the big attack. Right, its tail is poisonous. There we go. And that's a sub 10 minutes. Tweaking T-Man emote when? Well, I'm not affiliate, so I don't have custom emotes. Like, there's a fat number of GIFs involving me dancing in some capacity that already exist. And any one of them can be converted into an emote if necessary. A few different servers for communities that I'm involved with have adapted me as an emote in some capacity. But that's not the case on Twitch. Alright. And the reason that we restock our inventories in the tent and sit in the tent at the end of the quest is so that we can skip an animation. It takes like 15 seconds. 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Alright. Good stuff. Now let's just confirm that, let's confirm this ticks off the quest counter. Alright, there is another lottery. Let's see what the prize is. Nothing important, alright. Hey, there we go, it ticked it off. And then I just need to do 7 more requests. Then I get my 500, and then on paper, that should be enough for me to tick off the 3,000 anomaly coins spent achievement. Yeah, let's do, Actually, hold on, chat. I'm gonna take a piss. 1 second. Jeez, it's already 7 p.m. local time. Let me just, check something here. Alright. Let's do, one more Gold Raytheon. We did get some new quests earlier, but they are no good. No good. Mango booster, man. Alright. Fuck him up, line him up. The difficult part about this is the legs, because her legs don't take all that much damage. And the way that afflicted parts work is that you deliver a specific amount of damage to the part of the body that is glowing. Hey, we got a knockdown! Favorite Monster Hunter game? It's Still World by far, definitely Still World. But not going to dismiss Sunbreak here. Sunbreak has a lot of content, and it performs very well. Like, I don't give nearly as much of a shit about killing Risen Shigeru Magala than I did killing Fatalis. Also, I think multiplayer lobbies just work better in World. Like, I can join up with randos, easy peasy, no issue, in World, right? When I want to shit around, showboat, and or get carried, yeah, so much easier in World. But Rise? If I want to queue up with somebody for a specific kind of investigation, I have to sacrifice a baby. Did I not play old gen Monster Hunter? Yeah, World was my first, unfortunately. And as far as I've been told, this is close enough to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, so... It's weird, I feel like when I have the sunglasses on, my kinetic vision decreases. Last one was 9 minutes and 30 seconds. There is something going on outside my house. What the hell? Like a rumbling sound. I don't think we have any construction in the neighborhood. We had some neighbors doing a lot of work on their front yard. And so they would always have like a construction vehicle carrying like, you know, or like a pickup truck carrying grass. Yeah, no worries. The primary reason that I even purchased Monster Hunter World in the first place was probably because it went on sale. But yeah, I had a great time with it. And, you know, to this day, I'm still surprised I was able to run it at all. Even though Sunbreak runs better than World on my device, I still have a preference for World, of which I have since finished playing and uninstalled. But I do have my save file still. I made sure to learn how to do that. I'm gonna get the hit zones here for the wing. I don't think I'm getting the wing though. He's not blue yet. We're approaching the 10-minute mark. Okay, overkill on the healing there. He's not blue yet. We're already at the 9-minute mark. This run is worse than last time. He's blue. Yeah, for a brief while I was doing Sunbreak missions. The whole reason I got Rise Sunbreak was because my sister and her boyfriend had picked up the game just shortly after I had beat Fatalis. But before I finished achievement hunting in the world. And so I picked up the game so that I could play along with them. We were a 3-person team. She was a bow, he was dual blades, I think, and then I was long swords before I pivoted to LBG because we clearly needed somebody on long range support. Yeah. It was a good time. Like figuring out how to do Amatsu and doing all the different objectives. That was some good times. We were thinking of doing Wilds together too. I don't think they even finished Wilds though, so I might be able to hit them up. Alright, that was a minute and 20 seconds longer than the last run, but no issues there. This is already more Sunbreak than I usually play in a session. Four of these insufferable afflicted investigation hunts. Just give me 1 HP bar for the damn monster. I don't need to hit its glowing weak spots for its overscaled HP to get the damage boost. I think we're gonna pivot to Warframe. Yeah, Dragon King. Yeah, I'm still going. We switched up the targets a bit. We fought ourselves a Gold Raytheon. You're a dragon enthusiast. You know the difference between like a wyvern and a dragon. So we fought a golden wyvern, and it was shooting blue flames for the last 20 minutes. So that was interesting. I think we are going to pivot to a different video game now, though. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do some Warframe. So I'm going to update my category now. Alright, that's updated. Quit the game. Again, we are taking song requests. Exclamation SR followed by a YouTube or SoundCloud link. So long as it's a song approved for embedding. How long have we been streaming anyways? It's been 44 minutes. I flaked off Monster Hunter in 44 minutes, not even an hour. One 40 minutes. Well, not an hour and 40 minutes. Yep. Hold on here. Don't want to show off my... Oh no, everybody knows I use Hotmail now. Okay, today's tribute is an affinity booster, but hot guys use Hotmail. I'm a hot male. Okay, things that I was looking to do today. Okay, first of all, we're going to check circuit. Calvin Prime. Alright. So the first thing that I want to do, because last week we waited until last day to finish up everything, I want to finish up Circuit. So we're doing Necros this week on the Duviri Circuit, because I did Oberon the last time we did this rotation. 2, I have most of the components for Valkyr already, so I chose Necros this week. Yeah, and then we are going to get ourselves up to Tier 8. We're almost up to Tier 7 right now. And then we already have the Necros blueprint from the shop. And so I see currently they let me use Caliban. Gonna random queue, up on some randos. We're just gonna steamroll some of this stuff. And get ourselves our weekly Battle Pass blueprint. That's odd. I'm gonna be lagging a bit. Oop. That doesn't usually happen. Maybe my laptop's still in a little fucked up from earlier. And we don't care too much about the weapons, because our build is pretty self-sufficient and is already like Steel Path endgame. I think these enemies don't even go past level 100, maybe level 80. Which means that for decrees, we're going to be focusing on energy efficiency and or strength. Do not give a shit about our weapons. Now you do see I have a Kuva Nucor on me, but it's not built, and it's heat. It's the wrong element. Oh yeah, I don't know. What the hell? My frames are tanking right now. Will do, Teshin. Spin to win. Let's see. 42 kills so far. What a waste, you scarred vessel. And then he's dead. What do we got here? Come on, give me something good.
Return to the world above. I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough.
Bounce back. That's good. That's very good.
Assaulting the undercroft, tearing rents in its fabric. Seal them up again. Or worse foes than Thrax may emerge.
Now this isn't the most agile Warframe that I have, so I'm not qualified to be chasing giant floating orbs through the sky. I think my FPS is stabilizing a little now. I got it. Nice. Alright. Decrees. Oh, okay, I guess I'll just get Critical Frost. Can't get. Gather them orbs. That bitch has been sealed.
Ruptures as you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
I have updated my fallback playlist for the song requests. I was spamming song requests on a different channel last night, and then I figured, hey, wait a minute, I should play some of these songs for myself, and then so I've added maybe 24 or so new songs to the playlist, so that way it doesn't cycle through everything in the span of half an hour. Fuck.
The rupture is closed. The paradox stabilizes.
Yeah, my unit is good for killing things. Moreover, it's very good at killing groups of targets. It is not good at killing lone targets. The Void Angels are unrelenting!
Hold fast.
Ah, man. Alright.
Fury's defenses are weakest here. You have done well to reinforce them. Leave now or later.
A real jam going on.
Must, for the Undercroft is inexhaustible.
Nice, envious economy.
This Tenno asset is destined to be destroyed by hostile forces. Intervene and change its fate.
And welcome to the jam.
Stand fast.
Hey, you, what you gonna do? I subsumed Nourish over my laser beam a few days ago, but that was actually the first time I used the ability.
tested.
Alright.
The winds
Contagion's pretty good.
The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bow stands.
Oh, that's out. The mini-map says there was something on a lower level here. I guess I'm misreading that. I think that's everything. Right. Survival is also free. I think we're gonna have 2 more of these missions.
Fight on. Endurance is defiance. Prove you can endure the undercroft at its most oppressive.
Oh, fell off the map. Not doing that again. I don't know how often I have to refresh Nourish, though. Every, what, 25 seconds?
not be squandered.
Banger song. Bang her? I hardly know her.
Life support has been activated.
Seconds. The thing about these survival missions is that, yeah, sure, if you're well built enough, it's trivial, it's easy. But it's also a hard 5 minutes that you cannot rush, unfortunately. So we are steamrolling, but it's a fixed 5 minutes. There's no rushing. No. Making it better. Alright, Alchemy is going to be the last one that I do for this week. Whew.
Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself.
28, alright. Nearby a cold. It's a pretty nice build. Too bad we're not going to do anything else with it.
Find the crucible and the amphors it needs to create a complex elemental force.
Shit. Did the enemies drop anything? Okay. We need heat, and we need toxin. Get blasted. It's mostly been heat.
Your enemies hoard the amphors the crucibles need. Retrieve them. Gas, the ephemeral elemental force, is created by combining heat and toxin.
One more decree. It's pretty good.
Even in the undercroft, toxin and cold create a viral elemental force.
That should get us a lot. Come on, where's the good stuff? Where's the drops? We need cold. Okay, someone else got the cold.
As you modify weapons and warframes.
Alright, we're done.
One pebble at a time, you will lift entire mountains.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Now first, we're going to claim our drops. Also, am I, should be on the 5G network right now. Alright, we should have all of the Necros parts. Alright. Build that. Oh. And yep, looks like our Valbon parts are done crafting from yesterday. Aw, man, I'm out of Orican cells. We're going to Jupiter. Where's it, Saturn? Yeah, it is Saturn. You get like a guaranteed 1 cells from this. I've gotten upwards of 10 if I have boosters. The hell? Why was I stuck in the ceiling?
Ruck will be adorning only the most impressive and premier body modifications. You will need to stay one step ahead of him.
Yeah, I'm lagging for whatever reason. Full squad. Alright, we got 1 cell. We got a 2nd cell. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Who cares about objective? Jeez, they sure spawn far back. Alright. And then we're going to go back to the foundry. And build Balbon, which should be done in about 3 days. Yep. And then this cell. Oh, Necros needs 3 cells. Alright, chat, what about we go in there again and get ourselves another 2 cells? Easy mission, sub 5 minutes, in and out, get drops. Easy. They haven't done any damage to him yet. Might have to babysit. They don't know. They don't know how to kill him. Why is he stuck in a corner? There we go. Yeah, those guys did not know how to kill him. This must have been... Maybe just a really awkward weapon set for them, or I don't know. Hey, good night, Dragon King. Good seeing you again. Nice to see people from Leech now over here now. Yeah, you take care, man. Okay, I know we're preparing for Necros here. Might want to get one more Orcan Cell. Eight o'clock already, huh? Wow. Oh, shut it, Stalker.
Not as encrypted as they should be.
I had that paint job on my orbiter once. It was more of a gold, like a gold yellow.
General Sargus Ruck has become a problem for our artifact recovery efforts. Several of our dig sites in this sector have been attacked and annexed by Ruck and his fleet. Take Ruck out. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
The Lotus. Grenier are your masters. 2 Orcan cells? Oh boy!
Inform the Queen we have found a subject.
Ruck will be adorning only the most impressive
What?
and Grenier
Here?
modifications. You will need to stay one step ahead of him.
It's not mine. A Kuva Ghoul Saw. Yeah, no, I'm not taking that.
There it is, right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I didn't know that was a synthesis target. The hell? I can't see my target. Come on, open up. There we go. That's it, our third Orcan cell on this map. Good stuff, good stuff. Did you just do that manually? Our fifth Orcan cell, nice. Wait, were there stairs earlier? Hold on. Good shit, good shit. Now we are prepared to crack Necros when 12 hours from now. Alright. Soldier boy up in this hole, watch me crack that, watch me roll, watch me crack that shoulder button, Superman that hole! Now watching you, now watching you! Amber? Okay, look, I know flavor of the month is like Belly of the Beast followed by Tennokan, but I am not really compelled to buy the Arcanes. And even then, there's only like 2 of them at most that I would be getting, probably. And I'm not even sure how many volatile motes I've collected, but yeah, sure, let's... Wait, that's the wrong relay. I guess I'll stop by. I know, like, Arcane Strike is a hot item. Well, not hot. Bunny girl. There we go. I have 262 of them.
If the Tenno can snatch them all up, Parvos and his Jade Exodus project will be halted in its tracks.
Okay, I have Arcane Aegis already. Okay, so I need 21 of these. And then if it costs 6 motes, times 21 equals 126. Fire rate for pistols. I don't really care about that. I know Arcane Strike is a good one to have. Probably Precision's good. Okay, we're gonna get 20 of these.
Are you going to use that to
Slaughter Kronos' forces!
restore balance to the system?
Oh, those one caught 4. Oh, okay. And then I still have 68 left over. Alright. I still don't know how to gather these, though.
If he gets his hands on enough of Jade's volatile notes, he can affect them. Build a true tough choices. Or just does not any of them.
And these are just stupid expensive. I entertain the idea of saving up for Arcane Energize, but it's 30. You get 15 per Steel Path mission. And then I need 21 of these. So that, what? I have to do 42 missions? I'm not doing 42 missions for Arcane Energize.
Perhaps the operator needs to take another trip to the depths of Uranus. Or to find more volatile motes, of course. But this will see the operator back on the orbiter.
Alright. Alright, let's power these up. Precision. Alright, that should be good. Now, something that I am considering doing. Okay, actually, no, hold on. Back to Arsenal. I show it to chat. Okay, chat. So the Kuva Grattler is a pretty popular arc gun. You know, it's a rapid-fire grenade launcher. It hits hard. Good stuff. And I specifically want to prepare an arc gun so that when I'm leveling up all my other weapons, I can just fall back on my arc gun slot for, like, real focus firepower. Because Caliban is... Caliban is crowd control. He handles waves of enemies pretty easy, but he can't hit a specific target very well. The problem with what I have here is that you can get a maximum of, what, 60% valence heat bonus, but I'm up to 27.5. So what I need is I need another Kuva Grattler, and then with that I would be able to perform Valence Fusion. Dismantle a matching weapon to transfer a boosted version of its innate damage bonus to this weapon. We're not doing Valence Override. So we need to get another Kuva Grattler. And, you know, hope it has higher stats. So... oh, I should probably equip him with the arc gun. Good stuff. I'm thinking, yeah, why not? Let's grind for another Kuva Grattler at Cassini. Oh, shit, that was supposed to be solo. Solo. We're going in with Chroma because the element is dependent on the Warframe that you spawn the Lich with. And so we get heat if we use Chroma. We would have gotten poison if we
Here on a
use...
capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Let's fuck around.
found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. Excellent.
I also need to kill like 10 targets in the span of a few seconds. There we go.
Moderate clone run. Initiating reclamation.
What are you? Koopa Kraken. Nope. And then we have to complete this mission so that we can restart it again. We are not bailing, because if we were to bail, then we wouldn't benefit from taking that weapon out of the pool. Did I miss my turn?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Marines inbound. Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Can you teach me to be real? Oh, I forgot to click replay. Alright. Gonna put the ass in Cassini.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
There we go.
Inform the queens we have found their subject.
Surprise, motherfuckers. Kuva Seer. Nope.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. He's reading. There's been the guy to fight and kill Hono. Do not let fighting help.
The hell? It's been a while since I had that.
Channel, listen carefully. We're impacted by abort the extraction hypothesis. The Groostrag 3 have been eliminated.
Huh?
But Tenno, next time follow my orders.
Was that them? I was a little too, I was a little over-equipped for that. Right.
Even though the mission is aborted, you are all safe. That means we won today.
The Groostrag 3? I don't know. It only took one grenade to kill him. Oh, I forgot to click replay again. Time to put the ass in Cassini.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. You found the target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Spawned.
Not be pleased. Clone Rot has gone too far. Send word.
Oh wait, that was the target. Kuva Nukor? No. Not heat. We're not doing a heat Kuva Nukor again. We want magnetism for Kuva Nukor. Can't remember if I Codex entry complete. Alright. Oh darn. Alright, the fun gun is gone.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Heads up. A Grineer assault team is headed your way. Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Alright. And I forgot to click replay again. Gotta remember, don't need to do any Soma Chord stuff or nothing.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Snoop Dogg!
You found a target. Capture Capture them quickly before they escape. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Spawn confirmed.
Clone rotters coming too far. Send word.
Kuva, she dig. I'm not she digging that idea. Get down.
There's a heavy unit approaching. Another job well executed.
Got a lot more affinity for that one. Not sure what the occasion was. Now, part of the reason that I streamed today was not just because of the whole thing with the Monster Hunter, but also because I'm resuming university classes tomorrow. So I figured this would be a time to do whatever.
We received
I mean,
intel that somebody vital
I'm probably
to
still going to be streaming.
Find them and capture them.
Not as much, admittedly, but I like that I started streaming. Now, that was something that I was very interested in doing at the beginning of the year.
We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Target spawned. Kuba Ayanga. No, that is an arc gun, though. But getting a separate arc gun and then having to roll for its valence damage, you know, that's a whole different issue. Funky fresh beats, funky fresh beats.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Ain't nothing like a funky beat.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Let's kick ass
Must
and
find, capture,
chew
and
bubblegum.
extract our target.
And I'm all out of ass. If it were in Cassini.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. Change of plans. Ignore your original objective.
What?
Leave nothing alive.
Gonna fuck things up for me.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
I don't think it's gonna spawn this time. Oh wait, it did.
In her name.
Kuvat Shakur. No.
The enemy is broken. Well done.
Alright, that took a little longer than usual, but we got through.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
How many of these weapons are in rotation? Did I really get through my whole playlist already?
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. Target located. Bring them in. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Excellent work. You'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
There we go. Got the spawn. Kuba what? Kuba heck? No.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Well. Hey. Well, okay. Sorry about that. I guess I just picked it up a little too slow. No, I was just at my computer. I saw my phone buzzing. Yeah, I had the leftover more salad. There were 2 more pieces left after last night. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, chat, just took a phone call. Just my mom checking on me if I've eaten dinner. The heck? I sure am flinching a lot.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Alright, we've been streaming for an hour and 19 minutes. Kind of felt like 2 hours at this point. Hey, look, chat. This isn't the most invigorating gameplay at this point. Maybe if we were doing a boss or something, it'd be interesting, but you know, I am realizing here, you guys don't want me to do the same missions over and over again, which unfortunately is the grindy aspect of Warframe. Yeah, I'm not testing out anything new. It's all, you know, tried and true. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm just waiting for certain results. And my weapons are good enough that I steamroll through everything. So you know what? I'm going to grind for my higher valence damage Kuva Heat Grattler on my own time, which I will also have to throw up with Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak achievements and Monster Hunter Wilds gameplay. Yeah. So I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna call it here for the stream. And yeah. Guess I'll just do some of those things off stream. Let me check. Who do I have to raid? I think PJ's streaming right now. Oh yeah, there he is. What the fuck? Is he reacting to... I think he's doing React content right now. Alright. We're gonna raid Pajama Hero. Alright guys. Thank you for hanging out for Monster Hunter. Thank you for hanging out for Warframe. Thanks for everybody who lurked, showed up, chatted. And I guess I'll see you the next time I stream, whenever the hell that is. Goodbye.